Okay, well, we're live back here. Hopefully you guys could join us back online for this. We got a few people here in the studio. And we're going to kind of show off some of the improvements we made, some of the neat set pieces we've done, and also we're going to show off the big green monster that Corey has built, which is a big curved wall, cyclorama wall that we built to do green screen keying on, which is kind of similar to like what your weatherman does on his thing, what they used to do. A lot of times now they have actual screens built in, but and we have a TriCaster whose software will take out the green color and can replace it with with another color. And I think Corey's still working on getting that kind of set up. But I guess while he does that, Barb, you want to kind of show like some of the set pieces too? We could maybe do that. And Corey would have to change the. Oh, all right, we're getting keyed.
Yeah, I'm getting you here in a second.
All right, so now all the space around me,
So it's turned out.
that was anything that was green is now. There we go, getting some of the noise out of it. So now I'm standing in space,
And now we'll put you on.
getting ready to give you the Missouri campus weather. Black clouds rolling in. It's going to rain today. It's going to rain tomorrow. It's going to rain for the next week and a half. And so what's happening here is that the green color is being keyed out. The software pulls out that color, and as Corey sets it up on the TriCaster, he can drop in any background behind me here. So it got me knocked out from the background, and I can be dropped into any scene that he chooses to put me in. Hopefully it won't be anything horrible. And you've probably seen here recently, if you've been watching any of the Lunch and Learns, we have kind of upgraded our studio. We built some set pieces. Corey's done all this. He's built some kind of modular set pieces that we can kind of move around. We've got more plans to add in some curtain rails to help block off some of the different things to where we can have different sets within one studio. And every year I put in requests for funding and space for a studio in Mesa. The guys out there, Ryan and Mitch and David Lopez, they do a great job with what we have, but a lot of times we end up shooting in classrooms or in small conference rooms, and so it'd be great to have a studio space that we could use on our own to. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, we're getting you here. Hold on a second. I'm going to get my.
So it would be nice to have a studio space of our own in Mesa to where we can do some of this stuff as well. And that's kind of as things are going on, students are expecting more higher quality production value for the educational content. I mean, you can't just slap something up and think that it's going to work and people are going to, oh, we're getting close. Okay, well.
Bear with me for a second.
And I'm being placed into a digital set. I'm standing on the wall there, so I'll have to maybe.
Yeah, zoom in just a little bit. There, keep going.
Oh, I'm huge.
Back down a little bit there. There you go.
All right. So here's our digital set. I'm facing the wrong direction, but here's a thing, and Corey could probably pop up some content in this screen here. It's kind of built into the digital set.
Yeah, give me a second here.
And Barb's moving me around with the camera. Oh, there we go. I'm a fountain. So it's
There we go.
yeah. So Corey's dropped that little chunk of video inside of the screen here in the digital set. And I could walk around a little bit. If I get too far, I'd go out of camera range. I would probably just lose a hand there or up high here. But Corey's got a mat around me to where I'm here now in this set, and I can pretend like I'm interacting with the set, a virtual set.
Let me pull up a couple others here real quick.
All right, and like I said earlier, it's kind of the same type of a thing. The green screen here, it has what the weather people have used for years to drop a map in behind them. And I'm looking towards the camera, but towards a monitor that we have here that shows me what I'm looking like, but it's backwards, and that left is right and right is left. And the equipment we have here, we several cameras, but we have a piece of switching gear. It's called a TriCaster. On the Mesa campus, we have one. It's a live stream switching box, and it does a lot of the same things, has a lot of the same capabilities, and it also allows us to use multiple cameras to shoot things and stream live to the live stream page with it. So it's really come in handy here lately. We do all of our live events with these, from graduations and white coats and things like that, and Corey's been working a lot here lately to improve the set here on this campus in the studio, and that's kind of what we're here showing off today. And Corey's fiddling with the backdrops. All right, yeah, feel Dateline, To Catch a Predator.
Yeah. All right, and then we can look here.
Do you know what's in your fountain? I don't know what I don't know, by Beth Thompson. So, and then this is something we could have, the instructors could come in and make it a high production value type of a thing, where they can present, and then you can flip through slides on a different computer that would
You guys
be
can walk around, you can walk around here and you can see with Dean seeing on the screen, and you can maybe see it a little bit more clearly here. I can animate the zoom.
So yeah, any computer or camera input we can bring in there. We can bring in video calls too as well. I mean, we could bring in somebody, and we do that on with the physical screen and the lunch and learns, but we could also do it virtually too in a set. So, but you do have to be aware of where the edge of the screen is on your camera. So you walk off and you're out. And then again, Barb, I don't know if you want to come up here with your green shirt on. See how that works with I don't know, Barb did it on purpose. So she got Barb has some holes.
Okay. It looks blue, but it really is green. What's that?
Walking.
Where it's green, it's
Transparent.
transparent, so I'm not here. Ooh. Go behind my shoulder. Come on.
Yeah, go in there.
All right, and we can maybe, well, I don't know if we.
Oh, that looks
What's
okay.
that?
Somebody else?
So, and I guess part of the idea could be that you could be a professor, a dental professor, and walk inside of a mouth. And what was that little guy on public TV, the Starman or something like that? He used to do his sets of do 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 do. You can do whatever you imagine, and with multiple sites, you'll run multiple cameras. We can have overhead cameras and a OTM table, or something we are going to do here in the next month or so is going to be a brain dissection down here. So we'll have an overhead camera and somebody working on a table, and we'll have multiple angles to catch everything at the same time. So.
Okay, here we go. I've got something different here. So.
All right.
Literally be.
Run through the fountain.
Right. Frolic in the fountain. And we built this big enough to where there is a lot of room. So I've got pretty much, it depends on where the camera's located too, but.
Yeah, let's go and show them how much room.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, everybody fit in there. Let's just.
Some of our studio audience here.
Look at the people at the mall today.
So we get quite a large group of people in before starts cutting things off. So that was the idea that Corey had for the large green screen here, and it'll come in handy too as we move on, and we'll stand in front of anybody. All right. So then I guess, Corey, if we want to switch to.
Let's do this camera and show what it really looks like.
Okay, so the behind-the-scenes camera view.
Yep.
Let's go to
The non-chroma-key view. There's a bunch of people standing on green paint. And I guess you can kind of pan around a little bit too, and kind of look at some seamless paper we have with for photography. We can roll that down. Some of the other cameras and chairs and junk in here. And Corey's over in the corner with the TriCaster on a cart. Yep, sure. I'll go back the other way here and I'll kind of show the set.
Lunch and learn.
The Lunch and Learn set that Corey built here last in the spring here. There's some pieces that can be moved around. We use monitors on stands to help bring in content and people from out of sight. There's a table here, kind of desk type of thing where people can do. If you look at in the YouTube channel for ATSU, you can see a lot of the past recordings that Brian and Joe Vincent worked on to present content there. Backdrops. We're going to kind of improve this and get more backdrops. There's a control booth that's behind Barb, and we're going to make better use of that here in the future, I think. Going to move the TriCaster and things into the control booth. In the far corner of the control booth is the audio booth. It's an audio isolated room where we have a really good ribbon mic, and people do a lot of the voiceover work you hear on some of the ATSU videos we do in that room there, where we have the egg crate sound absorbing on the wall to cut down any echoing. There's a little bit of sound in here just because the building noise, but the whole area has been designed to be kind of audio isolated, where it's got double walls that separate it from the rest of the building. And supposedly the slab was isolated too. The floor slab was cut, and absorbing material was put in to help isolate this acoustically. And like I said, it was something every year I put in in my budget, and it doesn't come through. But we're looking for space and on the Mesa campus, because we have a lot of the same equipment, but we just don't have the nice space. So I guess Dr. Phelps, if you're watching, we would really like to have a studio on the Mesa campus to do some of this interesting work out there and improve the production quality of the video there. All right. Do we have the live stream up where we can see comments, or?
I don't know. Can you pull it up on the?
Because I'd have to come in.
You guys are on the rock stage now.
All right, go to the live stream. And text share day. And we have 9 people watching here. All right, so if you have any questions or comments or anything, just let us know. Yep, very good. All right, and if there are no questions or anything, we would invite you, if you're on the Missouri campus, let us know. We can get you a tour, and we can build some content for you. We've done it also with some professors from Mesa when they've been in Kirksville, we've done some content. Dr. Kirsch was here a couple times over the summer. Dr. Cottom we did a lot of work with for anatomy for the dental students. So just have to schedule some time with us. Give us a call. We can get things set up and do some recording and editing and make your next project really stand out as a piece of educational content and we do have 11 people now watching online, and welcome to you. I'm just kind of walking around now in the virtual set.
Notice the reflection on the floor.
Oh yeah, I got a little reflection on the floor where I'm standing here. I lost my legs.
You gotta stay on the green screen.
Yep.
Also the setting, like in the desk.
Yeah, I can pull one of those in.
Okay, we're bringing up another virtual set. So it's kind of, we're limited just by your creativity on what you want to do here for your content. So we can, put the.
No, it'll put you behind it. That one is not a seated one. I'll show you the seated one here.
Okay.
So grab one of those chairs there, Dean.
All right. I'm going to pull a chair up. We're going to do a seated thing where I'm at a virtual desk.
Okay, hold on, man. So zoom in a little bit on that, Barb. Just zoom in on that. And
Like exterior shots of Mesa and then first,
All right. You got to zoom in on the camera on me a little bit more, Barb.
zoom out.
zoom out.
Nope, zoom in.
I can't see these.
Here, and I can do this too. Here, I can. There we go.
All right, so now I'm seated at a virtual desk, and Corey's doing some of the software magic there. So we have several virtual sets, but then we could also drop behind me any kind of image or any kind of other video content that we wanted to use. And I'm in a space-age airport on this one, and I have my content over here, but he's put a mask on to where my hands cut off after.
Oh yeah. Here, hold on. I'll.
It's okay. But yeah, I have a. So there, yeah, I mean, some of the things built into the thing where there is a, to make it a little bit more realistic, is reflections. So kind of built into it, so it looks like I'm at a physical desk. Hold my iPad up on the desk. So I guess kind of in conclusion, I mean, if there's no questions here, we'd be happy to help you with your projects. Let us know what we can do for you. Contact us directly or put in a ticket at helpdesk@atsu.edu. Is one of the easiest ways to get a hold of us and request services. This kind of concludes, I guess, our Tech Share Day. We'll be back in January in Mesa, where I get to go someplace warm during January. So it's kind of nice how I've got it scheduled that way. But I appreciate everybody's attendance, and we'll kind of gather the names up and figure out who won the Fitbit. So thanks for attending. See you later.